कस्य दोषः कुले नास्ति व्याधिना को न पीडितः व्यसनं केन न प्राप्तं कस्य सौख्यम निरंतरम. So kasya dosha kule nasti, in whose kula, in family, is no fault. I mean, everybody's family has some fault. And who is not afflicted by disease? Everybody is at some point of time. Vyasanam kenana praptam is in passive voice, that who has not been obtained by trouble, which means that everybody falls in trouble some point of time. And kasya sokhyam nirantaram, whose happiness is continuous. So let's look at it, each one of them one at a time. Kasya dosha kule nasti. So many times we may be underestimating ourselves, maybe in an inferiority complex, or general low self-esteem. And reasons could be anything. One of the reasons could be, oh, my family is not perfect. So and so is weird, or my parents are so. Especially the high schoolers or teenagers feel that their parents are weird, and they're an embarrassment for them in public, or whatever. Or there could be some other reason. There's a health problem in the family, or some discord, or whatever. And we might think that we are the only one with such a situation. Everybody else's family is perfect, and that gives us a little bit low self-esteem among our friends, or whatever that might be. But it is not so. Every family has its own issues. Everyone is putting up their best front. Now, the only visual I can give you for a weird family is this Addams family, because obviously for privacy issues, I can't give you a picture of some real family, but you get the picture. Vyadhina ko na piditah. Now, health is another area where people keep things private, and for good reasons. And we even have laws for privacy of medical information, HIPAA in US. And it's coming to other countries in India also. But we all fall ill. At certain stage, one may feel, that only I have this medical issue, or there's something unique that has happened to me, a medical problem, for example. With age also, some issues come up, and people might feel less than complete, or whatever, But when the topic comes up, you might find among your own friend circle also that others also have gone through similar stuff. For example, a lot of IT people have back problems. A lot of people in the 50s start having some heart problem and things like that. When something strikes us first time, we think it's just us, and we don't feel like talking. And then we talk to one person, and then we realize, oh, that person has some issues as well of their own, whatever. And then you can also have these support groups, and all these things are for that purpose only, to make you feel that you're not alone. To take a slightly extreme example of this very thing, there's a story attributed to Buddha. A woman came to him with a dead boy in her arms. The boy was her son. And obviously, it's a great tragedy. And she asked Buddha, "Oh, great one, please make my son alive again. He died at such a young age." Now, what do you say in such a situation, right? I mean, no amount of logic or wisdom or things like that will work. So Buddha said, surely I can do this, but I need some special rice. I need rice from a house where nobody has ever died. And the hopeful and desperate young mother went from house to house in the whole village, but could not find a single one where no one had died. Similarly, while we are alive also, we surely get some or the other illness, and our immunity, good medical help can take care of it. But don't be too much troubled by that thought either. Vyasanam kena na praptam. Now, everyone has tough times, bad times. The degree may differ, the help one gets may differ, but no one has a smooth ride forever. Roads in every life have some potholes, so to speak, and the ride does get bumpy sometimes. So while the good times are rolling, enjoy them. But what about when tough times come? Well, you get to know the real side of your spouse, friends, staff, at work or at home when the trouble hits. So good times become good memories and bad times become good lessons. So they say that, when you lose, don't lose the lesson, right? When you lose in whatever sense you want to take that, don't lose the lesson. Vyasanam ken na praptam. Kasya saukhyam nirantaram. Whose happiness is forever. Now life is like a Ferris wheel with the ups and downs and sorrow and happiness. There is a saying, Chakravat parivartante dukkhani cha sukhani cha. So joys and sorrows, they keep changing like a moving wheel. And another famous saying or a nyaya maxim is Kupa Yantra Ghatika Nyaya. So Kupa Yantra Ghatika is a instrument with buckets used on a well, is Kupa Yantra Ghatika. So at least as far back as the beginning of the Common Era, maybe 21 centuries, almost 2000 plus years before, we have recorded evidence, literary recorded evidence of the use of a Kupa Yantra Ghatika, like this, the one you see here. So what it is basically a, a wheel with some buckets. In this case, they are pots, and the ox moves it around, and the buckets keep filling on one end and keep emptying on the other side. And where they're emptying is a small channel that takes the water all the way to the field through different channels. And that's how the initial instruments were formed. So the technology was being developed, not necessarily the high tech like today, but to get enough solutions for their work. Some automation was also done. Now, this is the depiction of life. At any given time, we see that people of all levels and states of physical, mental, financial health, sorrow, and joy are there. Which means at any given day, you have rich people, poor people, you have happy people, you have sad people, you have healthy people, you have sick people. And if you look at a given person with time, then you find that the same person sometimes is healthy, sometimes is sick, sometimes happy, sometimes sad, and sometimes rich and poor, doing good or doing bad, like that. Similarly, if you look in this wheel, the water wheel, you will see that at any time there are buckets that are getting filled up, there are buckets that are getting emptied. And for any bucket, sometimes it is getting emptied, sometimes it is getting filled up. So this is also referenced in the classic Sanskrit drama called Vichakatikam, the clay toy cart. There was also a movie made on that, but the movie was pathetic. At the end of the entire drama, entire book, the protagonist summarizes the events of the play by quoting this nyaya. And another very similar version, which simply reminds of the Ghati Yantra Nyaya, is also found in another work, which goes, Apad Gatam Hasasi Kim Dravidandh Moodha Lakshmi Sthira Na Bhavati Iti Kimatra Chitram Kim Tvam Na Pashyasi Ghati Jala Yantra Chakre Rikta Bhavanti Bharitascha Rikta. Which means that, oh, one who has become blinded by wealth. So the stupidity because of being blind by wealth, oh, one who you are laughing, you are stupid, wealth blinded stupid. Why do you laugh at someone fallen in trouble? Wealth is not permanent. Lakshmi doesn't stay forever. And it is not surprising either. Do you not see the buckets of a water wheel? The empty ones are getting filled and the full ones are getting emptied. Kasya Saukhyam Nirantaram. So whose family doesn't have faults? Who is not afflicted by illness? Who has never fallen in trouble? Whose happiness has been forever? No one's. So relax. No one is perfect. Take it easy and keep trying, keep living, and just being.